20 years after the 1994 bombing of Jewish Community Center Amia, Argentina is still looking for answers. But now Argentine prosecutor Alberto Nisman says he fears that years of investigations may be compromised. Prosecutor Alberto Nisman is the man in charge of the investigation. He blames 8 current and former high-level Iranian government officials of masterminding the terrorist attack, which killed 85 people and wounded hundreds. But he has never been able to get them extradited to Argentina to stand trial. Now Nisman says his work may be compromised by a controversial agreement signed between Argentina and Iran last year. If implemented, it creates a truth commission to help investigate the bombing. Argentina's Foreign Minister Hector Timerman, who also belongs to the Jewish community, says the treaty will unblock the investigations since it allows Argentine judges to question Iranian suspects in Tehran. Nisman disagrees. He says the agreement is unconstitutional because it permits a political commission to interfere with what should be an impartial judicial procedure. And this, he says, can jeopardize the whole investigation.
What use is it for me to interrogate the suspects if their deposition cannot be used because it violates the Argentine constitution and our judiciary procedures?
At Nisman's request, Interpol issued red alerts for 5 of the 8 Iranian suspects. Their faces have been stamped on the most wanted list for the past 8 years, but so far they have never been captured. Now, for the first time, Iran says it wants to cooperate by creating the Truth Commission. Nisman says it's a ploy to stop the investigation.
The agreement violates the Argentine constitution and also international agreements. It makes Argentina vulnerable to sanctions by international human rights organizations, whose job is it to guarantee an impartial and independent justice. Violating this principle is the same as violating human rights.
The agreement was also recently criticized by former Israeli ambassador to Argentina, Itzhak Aviran. He called it a farce and said that most perpetrators had already been killed by Israel. The Israeli government denied Aviran's claim, but Nisman now has another trail to follow. Prosecutor Alberto Nisman asked the Argentine Foreign Ministry to formally request that an Israeli judge force Aviran to provide sworn testimony. He also says he's studying other alternatives involving international organizations to further his investigations. This is Monica Yanakiev for JN1 in Buenos Aires.